Here is a living organism that is so resilient that it can live in a desert for 2,000 years and then sprout life. These tiny sparks of life, even though they're so vulnerable, are also super resilient. The seed can be a symbol of resilience in so many different ways. Not only plant resilience, but resilience of humanity. I had a transformational experience in high school. I had an opportunity to volunteer in Guatemala. I was introduced to a whole new culture and the importance of nurturing and stewarding, and that an individual person could have an impact on another person's life. I ended up majoring in Latin American Studies at Rice University because of that. At the recommendation of a friend, as a junior, I took a photography class from Jeff Winningham. And he was inspiring, but also the medium of photography where you have a connection. You were standing in front of something and you were collecting light rays off that object and you were making art out of that. I was a tenured professor in Indiana and I heard that there was a job position opening. UNT has a great graduate program and a full-time lab manager and a great reputation. It's the best art school in Texas. And I thought, wow, it would be great to be part of the faculty there.
So Dornith's artistic practice transcends the typical kind of arts practice and really is elevated into social and community engaged research.
Dornith is an amazing mentor to me.
She is my mentor.
She never stops mentoring you. She never stops giving you advice.
I really find mentorship to be a key aspect of teaching. I would have mentors who would self-identify and help me. And it happened again and again. And many times those were key moments where I was at a fork in the road.
Dornith as a teacher is someone who sees potential in everyone.
The advice that she gives is often very practical about our professional careers, which is super valuable, but also when she's sort of coaching young artists along, I see that she leaves them a lot of space.
It's the inspiration that Dornith still brings to this. You know, I see her artwork, I see her living as an artist and as a professor.
So Dornith wants me to get to the other side, past my studies. She wants me to make it, basically.
I've seen the way that people go on and thrive, not only from the graduate program, but from the undergraduate program. My undergraduates are all over the Metroplex at this point, and they're having very successful careers. I read an article about the impending opening of the Svalbard Global Seed Bank. Here was a group of people that were volunteers and scientists and institutions and governments from around the world that came together to build basically a Noah's Ark for plants. That was such an inspiring image, and I saw the artistic potential of using X-rays as a way of getting at the core issues. In the engagement that I've spent making environmental art for the last 20 years is really to promote stewardship of the natural environment. How can we better take care of the environment and ensure a future for not only our students, but our families, ourselves, and to make the world better over time.